William Alfred Rogers, or aka Doc Rogers, born in 1883 in Cherokee County, North Carolina. He moved to Tellico Plains in 1908 to practice medicine during the Babcock-Lundler days and practiced for 59 years in the area. He was known as a thinker outside of the box and an eccentric character to all that knew him. And you could see this by his structures and his treatment for his patients that were fairly new ideas for that day. To give a specific example of what kind of eccentric person he was, we had talked to Brenda Lee, who owned his house, and she was telling us the story of how he would, instead of taking logs and putting them in the fireplace, he would take 2x4s and push them into the fireplace, and when the bottom half had burned up, he would just keep scooting it up until the 2x4 was completely gone. The doctors in Tellico had a thriving practice near the present-day telephone company. He also supported a small stone house across the road, downtown, and later a very large 3-story house constructed on top of Unicoi Mountain. The high altitude, he thought, one day would help his chronic patients. He and his wife lived on the mountain for about 6 years until the idea for turning the silo into a hotel sprang to life. There were 3 floors, and each floor had a ground entrance. He also practiced medicine at his Coker Creek home for the local residents. There are rumors that Doc built the house for a tuberculosis hospital, but it never did officially become that. The Doc Roger home now lays in ruin on top of Unicoi Mountain, and through research and information from locals, Adventurers United believes that we know where it's at, and we're going to attempt to find it. So come join Adventurers United as we go off the beaten path to look for this lost, archaic home of the legendary Doc Rogers. So we're looking for Doc Rogers Hospital, and you were giving us some information about that. What is it you know about the hospital? Or
I just know that people from mainly from the south where it was hot, and they had lung problems. They would come here, and he would take them up to the hospital there, where the air was pure. And
it would help them breathe better?
It would help them with breathing.
Wow. And he's become kind of a legend around Tellico.
Oh, yes, yeah. Right. Ambulance up there, but they might have taken it away.
Was showing us some pictures she had of it. So this is what we'll be looking for. And you can see the fireplace and the walls still standing. But it looks like something out of a lost city. Looks cool. There's some more pictures of it. Huh.
I can't believe it doesn't say anything about
Well, let's see if we can go find it.
Oh my gosh, my feet. Don't push it.
We finally have found one of the markers they told us to look out for. This is an old ambulance that belonged to the Doc Roger Hospital Sanitarium for the tuberculosis patients. But anyways, you can see like the old American Red Cross or hospital sign on it, medical sign. And Looks like someone's been shooting it up with bullets, but definitely on the right track, you know. So we'll just keep going, man. Let's go. All right.
We got John signaling us on the other side of this log. After hours of searching, I think we finally found it.
Only on Adventures United.
Somebody's up here camping.
Yeah.
Not a bad place to camp. Pretty nifty place. It's a long hike. We almost gave up, but John went ahead and scouted for us and found the building. And here we are standing in it. You can see it's kind of a archaic kind of build. You look at the stone and stuff. There's a mixture of quartz and all the other stones of the area put into the walls. This would be kind of like the cellar, I would imagine, where we're standing. But there's a creek that runs through, and you can see old pipes that are still here from water. And you know, it's basically turned into a indoor waterfall with a housing frame. Pretty cool.
Look right here, this used to be the fireplace, but it's now a waterfall coming through the fireplace. And we got the creek coming down through the middle of the building. So it's actually, this is pretty amazing, you know, as far as a lost building or old building, kind of an interior wilderness, so to speak.
After Doc Rogers and his wife moved down to Tellico Plains, a man named Floyd Davis took over back in the 1940s, and he ran the place until he died.
Yeah, there's a road. Well, I assume that this was the garage door, where the ambulance that drove up and down probably came in and parked, and more than likely Doc Rogers himself and his wife when they came to and from.
Right up here. Oop. So guys, John was pointing out this structure up here, so we decided to come up and check it out, but it's apparently the old well that they use for water up here at the hospital. So it's a good find on John's part.
like
Really good spring water.
Hey guys, so we're done exploring for today at Doc Rogers Sanitarium, and we explored the roundhouse, right? And that was where he lived at the latter part of his life with his wife in I think 1954 to 1956, if I'm not mistaken. But this is the hospital. This is Doc Rogers Hospital. So there you have it, guys. That is the episode for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, but we're gonna hit the trail. We've only got about 4 hours left of daylight, and that's about how long it took us to get back here. So we're gonna hit the trail now.
In case I don't see you, good morning, good day, and good night.
So John has a theory of what happened to Doc Rogers. Tell the people, John.
So basically, what I think happened, I've got a theory. Some aliens picked up Doc Rogers and they roughed him up, all weird like, and then stuck him on this mountain and said, "You're gonna have a emporium or a laboratorium or sanatorium." Yeah, sanatorium. That's it. That's basically my theory.
John,
Them aliens are crazy,
John, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. You are awarded no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
machete.
Oh my gosh, we've made it to Doc Rogers. It's everything I ever hoped and dreamed. Doc Rogers, it's everything I dreamed. What do you guys think? Are you so glad we're here?